The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug. Hello, everyone. Today, we will read The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug together. If you want to know this adventure, stay with me until the end. Let's do it. Part 1, The Dark Forest. Bilbo and the dwarves stand at the edge of Mirkwood Forest. The trees are tall and dark. No sunlight comes through. The air is quiet and heavy. Gandalf looks serious. "I must leave you now," he says. "You must walk through this forest. Remember, always stay on the path. Do not leave it for any reason." The dwarves and Bilbo are scared, but they enter the forest. The path is narrow and difficult to see. Everything looks the same. They walk for many days. Their food and water are almost finished. They become very tired and hungry. The forest plays tricks on their minds. They see strange lights and hear voices. One day, the dwarves cannot move. Giant spider webs trap them. They are stuck. Bilbo is the only one who is free. He sees the giant spiders coming. The spiders are black and hairy. Their eyes are red. They want to eat the dwarves. Bilbo puts on his magic ring. Now he is invisible. He takes his small sword, Sting. The sword glows blue when enemies are near. He cuts the webs and fights the spiders. He shouts, "Go away! Leave my friends alone!" The spiders run away. Bilbo saves all the dwarves. They are safe now. But their adventure in the dark forest is not over yet. Part 2, The Elven Kingdom. After escaping the spiders, the dwarves are tired and weak. Suddenly, they hear beautiful voices. The wood elves are coming. The elves have fair skin and wear green and brown clothes. They carry bows and arrows. The elves point their weapons at the dwarves. "You are in our kingdom," says their leader. The dwarves cannot fight back because they are too tired. The elves take them to their beautiful palace inside the trees. The elven king, Thranduil, sits on a silver throne. He has long blonde hair and looks very proud. "Why are you in my forest?" he asks Thorin. Thorin refuses to answer. This makes the king angry. The king sends the dwarves to the prison. The prison is under the trees. Each dwarf is in a separate cell with wooden bars. The elves give them only bread and water. Meanwhile, Bilbo wears his magic ring. He is invisible. He follows the elves to the palace. He sees everything, but nobody sees him. He walks quietly through the palace halls. Bilbo thinks, "I must help my friends." He watches the elves carefully. He learns their routines. He finds where they keep the prison keys. He waits for the right time to act. At night, when the elves are sleeping, Bilbo goes to the prison. He takes the keys from a sleeping guard. He is very quiet. His hands shake because he is nervous, but he knows he must be brave to save his friends. If you enjoy my content, subscribe to my channel. Part 3, The Barrel Escape. Bilbo has the prison keys. Now he must act quickly. He goes to the first cell where Thorin is kept. "Don't make a sound," Bilbo whispers. He opens the door quietly. One by one, he frees all the dwarves. "Follow me," Bilbo says. He leads them through dark hallways. They must be very quiet. Suddenly they hear elves talking. They hide behind big barrels. Bilbo has a new idea. Get inside the empty barrels, he tells the dwarves. The barrels are big and made of wood. They are for carrying food and wine. The dwarves climb into the barrels. It's dark and uncomfortable inside. Bilbo finds a lever on the wall. He pulls it hard. The floor under the barrels opens. All the barrels fall into the river below. Splash, splash, splash. The river is fast and wild. The barrels bounce on the water. They hit rocks and spin around. The dwarves hold on tightly inside. Water gets into the barrels. They're cold and wet. Suddenly, orcs appear. They are on the riverbank. The orcs shoot arrows at the barrels. The elves, Legolas and Tauriel, see this. They come to help. Legolas jumps from stone to stone on the river. He shoots arrows at the orcs. Tauriel fights with 2 knives. There is a big fight, but the barrels continue down the river. Finally, they reach calmer water. The dwarves are safe for now. They have escaped the Elven Kingdom. Part 4, Lake Town. The barrels finally stop moving. The dwarves climb out, wet and tired. They are at a town built entirely on water. This is Lake Town. The houses are made of wood and stand on tall poles above the lake. A man sees them. He has a serious face and kind eyes. This is Bard. He is a bargeman who carries goods in his boat. You shouldn't be here, he says quietly. The master of the town won't like this. Bard hides them in his boat under some fish. It smells bad, but they must stay hidden. He rows them through the water streets. They see poor people living in old houses. The whole town looks sad and cold. Thorin speaks to Bard. We are going to the Lonely Mountain. When we get our gold, we will help your people. Bard doesn't fully trust Thorin, but he wants to help his town. Bard takes them to meet the master of Lake Town. Thorin makes a promise. Give us weapons and food. When we have the gold, we will make Lake Town rich. The people of Lake Town hear this. They become excited. They sing old songs about gold coming back. The master agrees to help the dwarves. The people give him warm clothes, new weapons, food for the journey, boats to reach the mountain. The next morning, they leave Lake Town. People wave goodbye. They hope the dwarves will keep their promise. Bard watches them go with worried eyes. He knows the dragon is dangerous. Part 5, The Lonely Mountain. The dwarves and Bilbo sail in small boats across the lake. The Lonely Mountain stands before them. It is huge and dark. No trees grow on its sides. It looks lonely and scary. They reach the shore and leave their boats. The ground is rocky and difficult to walk on. Thorin takes out the old map. We must find the secret door before sunset, he says. They climb up the mountain. It is a long and hard climb. The rocks are sharp. The wind is strong and cold. After many hours, they find a narrow path. It leads to a large wall of stone. This is the place, says Thorin, but they cannot see any door. They look and look. They push the stones. They knock on the wall. Nothing happens. Bilbo remembers the moon letters on the map. The last light of the setting sun will show the keyhole, he says. They wait for sunset. The sky turns orange and red. As the sun goes down, its last light hits the wall. Suddenly, they see it. A small keyhole appears in the rock. It shines like gold. Thorin takes the key that Elrond gave him. His hands shake as he puts it in the keyhole. He turns the key. They hear a loud click. Then, slowly, a part of the wall moves inward. A dark opening appears. It is the secret door. Everyone looks at Bilbo. It's time for him to do his job as the burglar. He must go in alone. Part 6. Inside the mountain, Bilbo stands before the dark opening. He is very scared. The dwarves give him a small lantern. "Be careful, Mr. Baggins," Thorin says. Bilbo takes a deep breath and walks inside, very dark and quiet. The air is old and dusty. He walks down a long tunnel. His lantern makes small circles of light. Suddenly, the tunnel opens into a huge room. Bilbo cannot see the ceiling. The room is so big. Then he sees it. Gold. Mountains of gold everywhere. There are golden coins, cups, crowns, and jewels. It is the most amazing thing he's ever seen. But where's the dragon? Bilbo walks carefully on the gold. The coins move under his feet. He sees something big in the middle of the room. It looks like a hill of gold. But then the hill moves. Slowly, something rises from the gold. First, they see a big wing. He is as big as a house. Smaug opens one eye, then the other. His eyes are yellow like fire. He speaks in a deep, rumbling voice. "Who are you? Why do you disturb my sleep?" Bilbo is so scared he can hardly speak, but he remembers he must be clever. "I am just a traveler," he says politely. "I came to see the great Smaug that everyone fears." This makes Smaug happy. He likes people to fear him. He shows Bilbo his jewel-covered stomach. "No weapon can hurt me," he says proudly. While talking, Bilbo sees a beautiful golden cup. He slowly picks it up and puts it in his pocket. Then he says goodbye to Smaug and walks back to the tunnel. Part 7. The Dragon's Anger. Bilbo runs back through the dark tunnel. His heart beats fast. He can still hear Smaug's voice in his head. When he comes out, the dwarves are waiting anxiously. "Did you see him?" they ask. Bilbo shows them the golden cup. The dwarves are so happy. They touch the cup and celebrate. But their noise is too loud. Inside the mountain, Smaug notices something is wrong. He counts his treasure. He sees the empty space where the golden cup was. He understands now. The traveler was a thief. Smaug becomes furious. His eyes turn red with anger. Smoke comes from his nose. "Thief!" he roars. The whole mountain shakes. The dragon pushes through the treasure. Gold and jewels fly everywhere. He breaks through the secret door. Stones fall around the dwarves and Bilbo. They run for their lives. Smaug comes out of the mountain. He spreads his huge wings. He's even bigger than they imagined. His scales shine in the moonlight. "Where are you, thief?" he shouts. He cannot see them because they hide behind rocks. But he knows they came from Lake Town. "I will burn their town," Smaug cries. "They helped you, so they will pay." He flies into the dark sky. His wings make a loud noise like thunder. He flies toward Lake Town. The people there are in great danger. Bilbo and the dwarves watch him go. They feel terrible. They know the people of Lake Town will die because of them. What can they do now?